Hello there, and welcome back to the Cove with more Surviving Mars Green Planet. So, yeah, we had a pretty terrible episode last episode. I'm not going to lie, I may have been a little bit rough on some of our people. Not quite the benevolent overlord that I was seeking to be. But either way, we are going to try and make things better today. So, with that in mind, first of all, we have an officer. I think it's time for a career change. Let's put you in a job that you will enjoy. We'll send you to the security station, so that will be good. We also have a scientist. He wants to do science, so let's go ahead, and he's in the wrong dome. Okay, so you know what? We'll move you over to here, and then from there you can go and work there. Let's make sure that we also assign him to the correct workplace. That should be easy enough for him. And then was there anybody else? There was a geologist as well. So you know what? Let's go ahead and send them to the metals, the rare metals extractor. That's the one. All right. So we'll let that happen. You, my friend, though, you need to make sure that you are moving. Yeah, there we are. Okay, there's the dome change. That's fine. We'll assign him elsewhere, but it looks like we have another event. End of an age.
The day claimed our last living founder.
Ah, well, that is disappointing.
The end of an era for us all.
So, apparently millennia Martians had a dream to see humanity united conquering the stars, and Melina Martins allowed nothing to stand in the path of this dream. No hardship, no loss, not even personal safety. What more can anyone be asked to do? We had known many women and men of character, of strength and virtue, but any one of them might have stepped into Melina Martin's place, and we would be none the wiser. But we know why Melina Martins chose this path. When a heart as big and strong beats in one's chest, it gives no other option but to follow its call. When Melina Martins fell, it left a void. Do not let it take over your hearts, friends. Do not mourn the icon of good that we have lost. Rather rise up and become the icon yourself. Let this death be not a blow against the will of humanity to grow, learn, and conquer new frontiers. Well, that is a shame, but she passed of old age, so that is at least the way you kind of want to be going. Rest in peace, friend. That was the last of our founders. So, alright, well, let's see, what are we doing at the moment? Well, we've got a few things to work on. Power is luckily not too much of an issue anymore. We've sorted that out for now. It's a decent number to stay with, but again, as we start to improve more buildings, we are going to need more power. So we will see about that. We need to, let's see, oxygen is going well. Let's see how that's going. Okay, that's still increasing, and our water tank, that is still also growing, so we'll keep everything up and running for all of that. Let's see, what else do we need? We need... what do we want? Well, at this stage, we're not going to send off the shuttle. We need to make sure that that is... yeah, we're going to do some planetary missions, but again, Earth-sick colonists might try and find a way to escape, so we'll leave that be. Oh, we also do have 2 more probes, and I thought I used them all in the last episode, but I guess I did not. So let's go ahead and... I guess we'll just go ahead and use those now. We'll get rid of them. Oh, and an anomaly. That is very nice to see. Alright, and then from there we can just continue the path across the bottom of the map. And then we only have, what's this? 8... 11, 14, 16 more scans to go. Some with a couple of boosts to their rate. But either way, we do have our Explorer. That should hopefully mean that our little Explorer is now going to go and...
Sector scanned.
Yeah, he is zipping across to find ourselves a new anomaly. And it does appear... Wait a second, there's another anomaly? Oh, side by side. That is excellent. Well, that is very good to see. Hopefully that'll help us with our tech. And speaking of our tech, we probably should have a look. It's only going to be about a day and a half, I think it is, until our reactor upgrade comes by. So that'll be very good for us. Then from there, we'll go for some medicine, make sure that everyone is being looked after, and then rapid sleep. I think rapid sleep is going to be particularly nice because that should mean that most people are able to get to the services that they need. So that should be good for their sanity. And then the Martian-born ability for better perks from the schools and all of that. I think that's rather nice. And so what do we want to follow all of that with? Well, you know what? I think considering how much we've neglected our people, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and increase the basic comfort. I think that's probably not out of the question at all. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Then maybe... although, you know what? We also do need more electronics at some point, but I think for now that'll do. We'll double check our electronics production. Right now we're making 3.9 per day, and our maintenance is below that. So we are currently breaking even, which is good. So that'll keep us afloat, even though it does say low. Yeah, that should be safe. And then... actually, you know what? How are all of these people going? Their performance seems pretty solid. I know I said I was dropping the overtime, but at the same time too, that warning was saying that we had less than we needed, and I don't want to get caught out. You know what? We'll do it for a single shift. We'll do it for a single shift and we'll see how that goes. And we also should see, do we have any... I believe we have a botanist somewhere. Yeah, you're a workaholic, so we can leave you on the heavy workload as well. Yeah, we should probably try and train another botanist at some point, but again, I have no idea what we've done with them. So yeah, we will get to that when we get to that. Alright, so drones are still having a bit of an issue. You're under a heavy workload. That's probably easily fixed. Universal Depot, Food Depot, where is another little fellow? Polymer Factory. Yeah, maybe getting a couple more drones wouldn't be a bad idea either. Help us with all of this work that they are doing. Actually, there we go. We have a little fellow hanging out just by there. So let's assign them over there. We'll provide a little bit of reprieve to those drones over there. Let's see, one building's not working. Let's make sure that the security station is not enough workers. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. That's a manageable issue. What else have we got? Atomic accumulator. Let's make sure that that is set to a high priority. What else is busted? Regular turbine, you need a little bit of maintenance. Ooh, yes. What I had not considered is triple electric scrubbers. We should build more. Yes, so... oh no, apparently we are within range. It just doesn't... yeah, there are limitations to what they can do. Alright, well that's not terrible. At least that'll be a relatively slow issue. One of them down, that's not going to hurt our power output, so I think we can survive that. Let's see, what else do we need? Ooh, RC Explorer, what's going on? You've malfunctioned. Well, that is not acceptable. Okay, we're going to need to send some help. I'm guessing he very foolishly decided to go somewhere he shouldn't have. Alright, let's zoom out with our RC commander. Come on, and whereabouts were you? You were over... I think he was over here? Where is he gone? Alright, never mind. Let's zoom on in. Okay, there we go. Let's send you down over there. That should be fine. Oh, there we are. I guess that little dust devil got the, yeah, got the explorer. That's a little unfortunate. Alright, but at least we found that before too long. Yeah, it's a bit of a journey for him to go all the way up over the map and back over again. But, oh well, it is what it is. Let's see. Ooh, there is some more. What's going on? Too far from the drone commander? Yes, I am aware of that. But for now, I don't think we have to worry too much about this. We do have the RC transport carrying the concrete for now. I think what we may end up doing is... we may even go ahead and... production per soul is 40, so it only takes half a day of not being looked after, and this thing's going to shut down. Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, we'll let him do that for now. We're now down to 3 Earth-sick colonists, which is good. What are our issues? The building was full when you went to go shopping. Okay, and then... that's about it. What about our other 2? We have another one who... yep, no luxury or shopping available. Okay, so... yeah, they were... the service buildings were full for social. Okay, so... let's see, how can we fix this? Let's build an amphitheater. I think that's not a bad idea. We need a little bit of luxury and... what else was it? It was... yeah, social and relaxation. This is good. We'll build this in this main dome here. Make sure that we are using all of our floor space and everybody can access that. So we'll go ahead and pop that down there. And I think that should probably do. Yeah, can't do much about shopping. But the social and luxury... oh, sorry, yeah, the luxury will be able to be handled by that. And the other one should be... yeah, the social as well will be sorted out. So realistically, that's 2 out of the 3. So that's an easy fix there. That doesn't even require workers, which is very nice. A little bit of concrete and some polymers is perfectly fine. Let's see, how's our little drone going? How's our commander? How far away are you going? It's a long way to find his little buddy. Whereabouts? Oh no, I missed him. He was just covered in so much dust that I did not even notice. Alright, well, you know what? Looks like the repairs have gone perfectly fine, so he's off and running. Let's get our commander back over here where he needs to be. Make sure that this stays up and running. We don't have any more prefabs for now, but that's okay. We'll... yeah, depending on when we send back, we may potentially pick up either another drone hub. That'll give us more drones and some better working area. Or, yeah, or maybe we even just keep working our way towards the tech to print our own. Yeah, or make our own. Yeah, that would probably not be a bad idea. Alright, looks like they're trying to continue to sell, ask for our metals, but again, we need all that we have right now, so let's just hold off on that. Looks like we have another couple of anomalies, which is excellent. Where is our RC commander? Oh, sorry, not our commander, our explorer. Well, you know what? It's probably more efficient at this rate to go in and investigate these 2 and then come back for these, as this is where we're focusing our scanning attention. So we'll let that stay as is. Alright, we do need to go ahead and continue scanning everything though. That is important. And it does look like our maintenance is still working in our favor, so it does look like our production is still outpacing our maintenance by a decent margin. So that is very good to see. Yeah, in fact, it's not even showing the right numbers. Yeah, so that is good. Alright, let's see. Another couple of buildings aren't working. Again, we're just not... we don't have the right amount of people working right now. We do have 1 unemployed people who is a... Senior. That doesn't seem quite right. Why on earth is a senior looking for... I guess that just needs time to update because, yeah, seniors can't work at this point. No. Alright, so, that's a little bit of a, misdirect. Alright, well, we'll leave that be. It does look like we have our commanding drone up over here, so that should work with all of our needs there for the concrete extractor. Let's go ahead and we will cancel your current orders and then say go to automated mode again. That way they can scan the map and bring back some extra metals, and yeah, that should hopefully, if they find some more metals, give us the ability to trade once again with more colonies in the future. We also do have the Stirling generators. We have more power than we need, so let's make sure we close those. Probably should have done that a while ago, but again, minimizing our maintenance is important. Alright, and I think, yeah, at this rate we should be okay. If we give... Ooh, wow, that's kind of annoying there. Upsetting all of our solar panels, but again, we still have enough power, so we're fine. Yeah, if we can go ahead and wait another day or two, that should hopefully mean that those penalties for our comfort should disappear. The Earth-sick colonists shouldn't be too much of a worry. Yeah, it's just a matter of getting all of that comfort back to a better spot. Oh, wait a second. 3 days on our fusion regulation. I thought we had that finished by now. I guess I really didn't count out our math properly. You know what? Let's go ahead and outsource. Yeah, I think outsourcing is probably advisable. Yeah, I really want to get this tech over and done with. The extra 5,000 mean that it's not going to take 5 days anymore. That'll now be done in 2. Yeah, that should, oh, wait a second, we have a botanist. Hold your horses. We have a botanist working in an in a fusion plant and not at the farm? What on earth is going on? Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to tell you to move over there. You're in the Jade Dome. That is the incorrect dome for you. So let's go ahead and we'll shuffle you off to here. Make sure that that gets done. I did tell you to change... Okay, so it looks like she is on the move. So that should be good. Oh, there's our first anomaly for an extra 1,000 science, so that's cutting down our research time. Alright, that's very good. Come on, let's... Alright, hang on a second. Something's going on here. We've got 23, you've got 6. You should be moving... Yeah, botanist. Let's go ahead and tell you to move over there. Does this not work for you? There we are, dome has finally changed. Okay, I don't know why that was being a pain in my butt. But she's now doing the right job. Let's kick out the geologist, she doesn't need to be there. That'll also help improve our yields and improve her morale. So that's good. And then... Let's see, is there anyone else working here that shouldn't be? No specialization. Okay, so let's see, what dome are you in? Dome Jade. Okay, so let's see. We could put you in the... we have a scientist over here? Good grief. We have really... I don't know what we're doing with our people some days. Alright. Scientist, you, my little friend, can move over here to work at the research lab. That's fine. We'll then go ahead and take our geologist. And we will move you over to here. And then you can work in your specialty, which, yeah, kind of far beyond what they should be doing.
Sector scanned.
Alright, well, you know what? Sometimes I'll never understand it. Especially too,
Breakthrough discovered.
they jolly well have the ability to walk across. They should have, yeah, either way. Looks like a new breakthrough. That is rather interesting. It is lake vaporators. Lake pumps are self-sufficient and no longer need to be supplied with water. Well, that will be nice when we start terraforming, but again, that's a little way out of the way for now. Yeah, in fact, you know what? I'm having a bit of a look at this. I do like I do want that spire going up soon, but I think this bioscaping could be better. We're going to go ahead and kick that up a notch. Yeah, get that little bit of comfort, because again, I really want to go ahead and do some launches with our shuttle, but these Earth-sick colonists, I really do want to keep if possible. So we should make that a priority. We're almost done with the fusion reactor, which is nice. So again, that won't be too bad. You live over here. Let's just send you over towards... Wait a second, what are you doing? You silly geologist. Go ahead and work in your specialty, please. We'll find you, and then we'll tell you to work over there. And that should hopefully sort that out. Alright, that's a little bit better. Again, I'm wanting a little bit more in the way of metal before we go ahead and... Yeah, before we go ahead and do too much. This little guy's going around and collecting metals, but again, I want more than 50 at our disposal, just in case something terrible happens, or we need more building. It will be a little bit easier once we get the deep metals tech done, but again, right now I think the ones that we have queued up are going to be the most beneficial for our overall colony health. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We have an extra person somewhere, and I think we should tell them to go ahead and work in the security station. I know it's not their best job, not the best specialization, but if we could move you over to our other shift, that would be ideal. Kind of make sure that we're working on that. It does say that there's a renegade in the dome, but that's ooh, probably not too surprising. Alright, looks like meteors are still landing around. Luckily that didn't hit anything crucial, but we do need to be careful of that, so we will definitely go ahead and make sure that we get that MDS laser up and running at some point. Let's see, this is the most expensive one for now. Yeah, realistically, yeah, once we get this over and done with, guarantees our power production. That'll get rid of a whole bunch. That'll increase our output. And then from there, everything else being so much cheaper, it should be relatively safe and fast to get through the rest of our queue, which I'm kind of looking forward to, because right now it's taking us absolutely forever to get from one tech to the next, and that's not ideal. Alright, but you know what? We have way too much power. Let's go ahead and turn on the rare metals refinery. We have these here. We may as well be using them. Let's also turn on this other fuel refinery for now. We'll leave the production and all of that. Keep that up and running. May as well do all of the shifts. I think we've probably filled up enough of our tanks where it's not as big of an issue anymore. Same with our oxygen. Let's go ahead and... You know what? It doesn't matter about the Moxies. We're going to keep them up and running anyway. Yep, it is a non-issue. Alright, a great dust storm is approaching. That is not as good. Luckily, power's not an issue. I think we should be fine on our water and oxygen. We have enough for 2 weeks of oxygen and a week of water. But I'm not fully satiated with that, so let's go ahead and let's build another large water tank. We need to make sure this works pretty well for everything over here, but we need to make sure that everybody else has access to. I think we'll go ahead and... Where can we build this? Hmm. But we can't pop it over there. That's not going to work. Maybe we just build this over here next to this other one. Oh, too far from the commander. That's rather awkward. Let's see. Can we rotate you around? Yes, we can. Blocking objects. Maybe we can... We could put this here. That would allow us to tie it in on one side of the network, and I suppose we may as well. Let's set that to a high priority just so we're not wasting any of this potential excess. I think the oxygen tanks should be fine. We have 3 days to do this, so realistically we'll get this done in 8 hours. And then from there, if we're still making 3 science a day... 3,000 science a day, that'll give us enough time for... That'll be 1 day, that'll be 2 days. Maybe we also go ahead and increase our power by going for the... What is this? Yeah, the storage compression. Again, that'll probably fill up the rest of the time if we just went for all of them. No, we're going to close that for now. I'll have a little bit of a think about that. We might bump that up to the very top. That way we would be able to continue refilling all of these. Looks like everything is as full as it's going to get, but that would mean that those oxygen tanks get more room. Yeah, it may not be a bad idea for that future planning. Now again, we do have an entire 6 days worth of water with our current usage. That can easily be fixed when we turn off these fuel refineries.
Sector scan.
That won't be a big issue for us, so that'll help us increase our water capacity as well and diminish our demand. So I think we should be fairly alright. Same with the polymer factory. This does take a little bit of extra... water as well as fuel, so turning that off will also help us fill that out. So you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and get that done. Let's send this to the top. Make sure that that gets researched as quickly as possible. Just again to make sure if this great dust storm, which is obviously worse than a standard one, we definitely need to make sure that we have enough for survival. But again, for now, we'll keep everything up and running. That should be fairly safe. Yeah, but again, we just need to make sure. Alright, let's also go ahead and increase our regulator. Reduces workplaces by 2. I suppose that's better than none. But that is an easy little fix for us. 10 polymers is happily accessed. Oh, it looks like I didn't quite get that right on the triboelectric scrubber either. So I guess that might take a little bit of maintenance here and there, but again, it's only a couple of metals, so it could be worse. Again, we're just trying to make sure that we are set. Let's see, how's our sanity and all going? Dining is full. Okay, let's go ahead and... We have a scientist working there. Alright, I guess we've reached the capacity for some of these jobs. I think what we'll do is... Let's close down a couple of these. I think we might shuffle some of those extra workers to around here, and we'll make sure that everybody is being... everyone is being served. There we go, so we've got that going. New techs are available. That seems nice. So what is that? That leaves us with outdome buildings require less maintenance. Oh, that's nice. As well as... Oh, more colonists can travel on a rocket. And the construction of rockets on Mars. Oh, well, I guess that's rather nice. That would save us $1 billion. Yeah, but again, not our priority as of this moment. We'll just let things stay as they are. Although that does give me a little bit of hope that we could potentially go ahead and send this rocket on a few more risky missions and we can still get another rocket back in the future if we don't have access to money. Alright, so I think... Oh, wait a second, still unemployed. Let's make sure that everyone stays employed before anything else goes on too much further. We'll go ahead and... Unemployed, okay, everybody's working. I think we'll go... we'll shuffle you over to... Wait a second, let's just cancel out. Yeah, we can send you here or there. Okay, either one will do. Where are you? Well, let's move you over to there. And then our other unemployed, we have... Move you from Ruby over to there. And then... Jasper Scientist. Yeah, you really shouldn't be living there. You should be moving over here. In fact, can we go ahead and make it that no scientist can live here? Yeah, there we go. Specialization. Let's make sure that scientists do not live here. That is a good thing for us. We'll apply that. Let's also go to the next dome. Emerald, we want scientists here. There we go. Maybe this will help us out just a little bit. Scientists, you're allowed here as well. But again, not as important. And then, of course, no scientists there. Alright. You know what? I think that's fairly good. We should be fine. We'll come back with the Great Dust Storm and our preparations for it in the next one. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.